There you go. And this is your front leg. Go back here. Okay, I lied. My bad. Thank you. Left hip opens back. Left hip opens back, right comes forward. So that is a spiral. Spiral. Now, from the spiral, she's going to deepen and focus it back and contract. That contraction is going to allow her to open her legs and sit in between. So the right leg goes to the front. The left hip joint can actually pull open a little bit in ballet. It's called the wrong high shot position or the target high shot. Yeah, and you're opening the leg and do that. So look at her spiral, guys. Yeah, it's taken off of the image of an archer. Yeah. Opening, riding the knees, yeah? From here, she's going to combre back, stretch back, and she's going to draw this leg in, and she's going to contract into that leg. Now, this is a sequential pelvis lift. Hip, waist, chest, stretch, contract in, hip, waist, chest, change. Go, hip, waist, chest, stretch, contract back in, yeah? From that contraction, she's going to press, from that last contraction, drop down, go back into extension, hold the extension, hold the turnout, this is up, and you're looking up. I call this Cleopatra eating her grapes. And press down, find the extension, pull back into your hip socket, lift up, pitch it forward, roll back, change sides. Let's talk about the other side. So you spiral, you deepen back and you curve. That releases your legs. You open your pelvis. Both sits bones are down. Now be careful to come forward. Be careful about doing that. Okay? Get on your front line. There you go. And from here, combre back. Now you contract in. Foot against foot. That's it. You press up. Hip, waist, chest, stretch. You contract in. Hip, waist, chest, stretch. You press up, hip, waist, chest, stretch. You contract in. Now you go back and do a double take, and you find this nice lift. And don't let your rib cage sink. Try to support underneath. Just support. You lower the leg and you lift up at the same time. There you go. Good. Now you pull that hip joint back. You lift up. You press forward. And you curve back to change sides. Yeah, I'm going to talk you through it. So you have a whole sequence of movement. Lift on top, guys, and find your placement on top of your sit bones. Lift up out of your pelvis nice and high. Here we go. You're going to spiral. From that spiral, you contract. And now you open your hip joints. Open up. That's a split in between. You're right on top. Look down the line of your right arm. So imagine if you were Legolas. There you go. That's it. So it's very fierce. Yeah, very fierce. Lots of energy through your spine, lots of energy through your back and your fingertips. That's beautiful. Now, combre back. Stretch. There you go. Pull the front leg in and contract over it. So you go into the hole. Scoop. Now press your pelvis up slow. Hip, waist, chest, stretch. Contract it back in. Hip, waist, chest, head. Go back into your pelvic press. Hip, waist, chest, stretch. That's lovely. Contract it back in, guys. Good. Now lean back, and this is your double head. Support your rib cage, so you're on your elbow. You got your elbow here, pitch to a 90-degree angle. Right there. There you go. Double peg. From the double peg, you lower, you come up. Good. You pull the leg across, and you rotate. You lift up out of your pelvis. You pitch that forward. And now just curve your pelvis back and change legs. Yeah? A lot of this movement comes from a technique called Graham technique, which is where Jamie learns. Graham. Hello. You got to get it right. Okay, here we go. Good. Nice and tall to your spine. And spiral. From the spiral, you deepen the contraction. You open your pelvis. Lovely. Nice, guys. Very good. Yeah, use your eyes. Use your drama. Shoulders a little bit forward. Come up, upward. Yes. Now pull the back arm back. Now look down in front of you. You got it. There you go. Beautiful. And easy. Combo back. Good. And contract in. Here we go. Hip, waist, chest, stretch. Pull back, hip, waist, chest. Here we go. Extend it, hip, waist, chest. Stretch, contract back. Voila. Go to the elbow. Here's your double pay. Double pay, support yourself. Support. Turn the leg out, really stretch the foot. Get the strongest foot you can. Yeah, strong foot. Lovely, guys. Lower it. Pull the pelvis back. Look up. Hinge forward. Curve back. Guess what? We're going to do one more set. Stretch it out a minute. Yeah? Is it kind of clear? Yeah, we've got Emily to follow here, Luciana to follow there. Yes, you should be okay. I'm going to talk you through it again. And lift up out of your pelvis, guys. Get on top of your sit bones. Try not to pitch forward. Use your back. Pull your lats down. Yeah? I feel like there's something underneath my serratus muscles, those little fingery muscles underneath your armpits. They used to look a little cold. Now they kind of wiggle a little bit. Pull them down. One. Yeah. The idea if you had oranges or lemons underneath your arms, make lemonade or orange juice. Press. That's how much you want to feel that back. You feel that? Yes. It's very strong. Now from here you find your spiral. Pull that left hip joint back. And the spiral shoot to the diagonal. Yeah. Don't pull off of your center. You're still on your center. Now there's a contraction that pulls you back to that angle a little bit. That's what's going to open your pelvis. Open your pelvis out of the curve. There you go. That's it. A little bit more. Shabang. There you go. Shaboom. Perfect. And flat on the back. That's it. And contract in. Really contract. Yeah. Guys, what you want to think of is called the side of breathing contraction. So that's your iliopsoas. This is called your iliopsoas, the longest muscle in your body. You contract that iliopsoas. Make sense? Now we do our pelvic movement. Hip, waist, chest, stretching. Now connect into your ab wall. Hip, waist. I want to see the contraction. Here we go. Press up. Hip, waist, chest, stretch. Contract it in. Lovely. Here's the double pay or the development of the leg. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Feel like you want to sing a high note. Really present your bodies. Make your bodies talk. There you go. That's beautiful. It's lovely. And lower it down. Nice. Spiral it. Lift up. Pitch your body forward. Stretch it out. There you go. Bring it on up, guys. Last side. Here we go. Lift up. Elbows on that tabletop. Lift your sternum. Lift your sternum. Lift, 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 lift. There you go. Here we go. Easy. Spiral. From the spiral, contract. The contraction is what releases your legs out of your pelvis. Exactly. Find the spiral. Palms are turned up to the ceiling. Yeah. Try to stretch it, but even stronger. Like that foot. There you go. Good. Yes, that's it. Nice. Good. Beautiful. And come right back. There you go. Now contract in. Contract your ab wall. Contract your pelvic wall. Keep it secure. Now sequence it up. Sequence. Hip, waist, chest, fingertips. Contract in. Hips, waist, chest. Here we go. Press it back. Stretch, 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 stretch. There you go. Contract it in. Very nice, guys. Beautiful. And extensions. Strong extension, strong pointed foot. Yeah? Like take that foot and left. Yeah? The Bible says he trains our hands for war, but he also trains our feet for war. Stretch. And release it over. Voila. Beautiful. Good. And spiral it. Lift up. Pitch your body forward. Good. Just shake out your legs for me, guys. You alive and well? Bravo. Let's come to all fours. And I tell you what, let's do this. Let's put our heads this way, so that way the people walking by go up spine. Ab wall, ab. Yeah? So don't let your ab wall drop to the floor. That arches your back. Feel your ab wall contracted. Anybody ever notice how the can of tuna fish is vacuum packed? Yeah, it's like tightly sealed. Tightly seal your ab wall, yeah? So, release your tuna fish. That's releasing your tuna fish. Vacuum pack. Yeah? So then her obliques are engaged, her transverse abdominals are engaged. Yeah? That's your tabletop spine. Yeah? Very active. From here, you're going to find a contraction. Contract 2. I'm going to get my pelvic wall pull up. I'm going to tuck the toes, lift my elbow. 3, 4. Get up on the highest calf range you can. I'm going to spiral down stage by pulling my left hip bone back. Spiral down stage. I'm going to push it back up to the ceiling. So I'm pushing it to the ceiling. I'm going to hinge my knees nice and slow. I'm going to untuck the toes. Send my tailbone back to the heels just to stretch out. From here, I'm going to drop down into the floor. I'm going to pull my body all the way through and press my shoulders down and lift my hips up off the ground a moment. I'm going to release that down. Take my right leg up, open the quad back, bend the left knee in, and find a spiral all the way to the back wall. Yeah? From here, guys, I'm going to take my left arm back down stage. I'm going to slide myself down stage, open up my torso, get a nice little quad stretch, roll back to my back, lay the legs parallel, lift my pelvic wall up to the ceiling, find that connection, very nice and strong, use your gluteals as well, roll it down to exhale. Shift yourself downstage to your left in a little fetal position. Bring your body on up, shake your legs out, and then you're going to alternate sides. Yeah? So let's talk about it. Go to all fours. From all fours, you start in the tabletop. So just have Emily walk the whole thing. Yeah? She contracts. See how the hip bones move back when she contracts the hip bones move up and back. So that way the lower back as well as the upper thoracic spine is being curved. Yeah? Then the head just becomes a part of the head and tailbone connection. She's going to tuck her toes. Now she's going to open her spine. Open her spine. This is called a calf raise or a releve. Abs are active. From here, she's slowly going to spiral and look down stage. Yeah? She's going to press back up at their tailbone, find that bridge position. Now she's going to hinge and she's going to contract and slowly lower down the hinge. From there, she does in yoga what's called a child's pose. Shift back, stretch it out. Yeah? She's going to drop down. She's going to pull herself through using her upper body strength, lift her hips, find a stretch. Curve back underneath yourself. I'm sorry, lower down, my bad. Lower down. Back attitude. No, back attitude. Forward position spiral. Compress down stage. Spiral back to your back. To release it. Bridge. Lower down. Fold to your right side. Fetal. Other right side. And roll up. Get into, and then change sides. Yeah? Okay, so we'll start with our head down this way. Yeah, once we roll around, we'll pull our head this way and get our audience another trick. Yeah? Here we go, guys. So head starts that way. Yeah, all fours. Your arms should be directly underneath your shoulder line and your knees directly underneath your hip line. Parallel. There you go. Now, back impact reaction. See how your knees are way back? Try to get your knees more, yeah, feel the difference there? So now you're more secure. So don't let your knees go back behind you, your knees are up underneath you. Makes sense, guys? Back impact the abs. Now, here's the deal. I want you to think of your pelvic girdle as a kangaroo pouch. Anybody from Australia? Okay, so this is going to be your kangaroo pouch. I want you to back impact that baby kangaroo and pull it up to the ceiling. Yeah? So you're learning to use your pelvic muscles. Yeah? People who have difficulty with their pelvic muscles in childbirth have to do exercises called Kegel exercises. Yeah? This is helping you define what's called pelvic floor elevation. From here, you tuck your toes. You want to maintain the pelvic floor elevation until you start to lift and feel it even lift higher to stretch that lower back and to stretch your calf muscles, to stretch your Achilles tendon. There you go. Slowly you go into a hinge and you contract and you descend into a spiral. Now you want to press yourself back up. Lift your tailbone, lift your hip bones all the way to the ceiling. That's lovely. Hinge the knees. Slowly go down, nice and slow. Hold on to the contraction. Now untuck the toes and go back to a stretch. There you go. Good. Now we're going to dive through to support our body. Pull your elbows in. So your elbows are into your sides. Your ribs are closed. Shoulders are down. Find a lovely extension there. Beautiful, guys. Now release your body to the floor. Take your front leg and bend the knee back. Get the front knee, get your tailbone down, and spiral all the way to the back wall. That's it. That's beautiful, huh? Can you drop this hip down just a little bit more? Exactly. Right. That's beautiful. Yeah, head up on the spine. Very nice, yeah? So you're really using a rotation of your spiral to get to your front. Now from here, you're going to slide out down stage to stretch. Keep your knees bent. Keep your knees bent. Now open your torso, like you're opening up the big book. Let this leg go a little bit more that way. Rest down. There you go. That's good. Very nice. Now roll to your back and turn your knees up to the ceiling. Find an imprint position of your lower back. Then roll the coccyx underneath the tailbone. Roll it under. Go up to a bridge. Stay parallel with your legs. Try not to wing out if you're on a railroad track. Now close your legs up a little bit. There you go. Stay up there. Activate your gluteals, guys. Activate your glutes. Make sure your feet are parallel. If there's a railroad track, yeah, that's it. Hope you know the trend. There you go. Hold it tight. Now stay there a moment. Lift your arms up to the ceiling. Squeeze your fist as much as you can. Squeeze your fist. Squeeze. As much as you're squeezing your fist, contract your gluteals just as much. Yeah. There you go. Hold that. Make those gluteals sing. Good. Now slowly roll it down. There you go. Good. Roll to your left side. And put your head this way. And tailbone that way. That's it. Yeah. Here we go, guys. Find all fours. Then find your plank. Maintain your plank. Get your head as a part of your spine. So don't let your head fall forward. And get your head. There you go. So that way your earlobe is over your shoulder. Make sense? That's it. So now your head's connected to your entire spine. There you go. Pelvic floor contraction. And by the way, this contraction is not a gluteal squeeze. Does that make sense? So if you feel your gluteals, it's incorrect. It's not about the gluteals. It's actually your pelvic muscles being lifted up underneath you. Does that make sense, guys? Your pelvic floor muscles are being scooped up underneath you. It's kind of a strange little feel. There you go. Now touch your toes. Press yourself up. Press. Get that tailbone open all the way. Now you're going to hinge and spiral to the mirror. It's like if your right ear is going to listen to what the floor is telling you. Now, slowly press yourself back up. There you go. Slowly hinge and go down. Take a slow ride. That's it. Untuck your toes and drop your tailbone back to your heels. So go back this way. Stretch out. Just enjoy being there a moment. Try to relax your lumbar spine down. This opens up your quads, it opens up your flexors, opens up your lower back. There you go. Now we're going to dive down and out. Dive down and out. Lift up out of your pelvis, drop your shoulders down away from your ears, and long back. Do not whiplash your neck backwards, guys. Don't whiplash. You can extend, but don't whiplash. There you go. Lower yourself down slowly. Take your downstage leg into an attitude. Take it back behind you. Place it on the floor. Find your spiral. Drop both hip bones down. Hip, waist, chest, head. There you go. Now you're going to stretch downstage with your right arm. Reach. You're going to lay it out backwards. Open up your quad. So keep that knee behind. Extend it out. There you go. Try to drop this hip down into the floor. There you go. Good. Now come to parallel. Find an imprint position of your lower back. Roll your tailbone under and come up sequentially. Do not go more than to your shoulders. Don't put pressure into your neck at all. Stay out of the cervical spine. Makes sense, guys? No pressure on the neck. Stop at your shoulders. There you go. Let your pelvic wall lift you. Squeeze your gluteals, squeeze your fist up to the ceiling. Talk to your glutes. Say, come on, glutes. You can do it. And slowly parachute it down, one vertebra at a time. Wow. Rock to your right side and bring yourself on up. Let's get up on our feet, guys.